Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of your favourite YouTube gaming thing. It's time for Bears Play Dishonored 2, Part 12! Well, these parts just go on forever. We are on Mission 6. In the last mission, or the last playthrough rather, we spent far too much time trying to figure out the logic puzzle, which I did do in my own time. It took me a lot longer than I thought it would, because the wording's somewhat ambiguous. Hey SDS guys, just started the stream. You're very prompt. Hope you're having a nice 4th of July. But I spent the time and worked out the logic puzzle. I actually found a version online. I couldn't remember all the clues, so I found another version and then thought, well, that just looks weird. Looks different to the one that I had run through. And then I realised when I saw a few others that they're all quite different, but I think that irrespective of the place the people are from, what they're drinking, what colour they're wearing, or what position they're sat in, I believe that the people own the same things all the time. Congrats to England on breaking the shootout curse. Yes, it was all very exciting. I can't remember what day it was. Yesterday, day before. Yesterday, in the World Cup. Oh yeah, so we'd snuck into Paolo's place, his completely unguarded place. That was quite strange. Stolen all his stuff. So what I want to do first of all is quickly go back to beginning of the level, just to check that the solution that, oh jeez, yeah, the solution that I worked out was correct. Right, okay, it was down here. Oh yeah, this is where there was the rats just started eating that guy. He wasn't even dead. Oh yeah, then there was the pipes. Oh yeah, and there's the dust storms too. I think I might have to. These windows are open, so I think I've gone down a level. That's a bit further than I thought. That's some to slice around. Okay. I think I still had some runes left. Yeah, I had 6, and I was like, oh, I might buy this one, and then didn't. So I'm going to though. Let's buy the Shadow Walk. I'm quite excited about it actually. Move faster whilst in stealth or assassinate or incapacitate 2 enemies. Well, I want both. But let's go for 2. Assassinate 2 people first. So before we return to physical form. Right, okay. Now we're gonna have to wait because I have no idea where I am.
Used to be if you wanted a bath, you'd just go for a swim. Now the canal smells like piss and guts.
Ugh. Well, I'll go for swimming now. I can't quite remember where I have to go now, so let's this way? Yeah, this is it, isn't it? Okay. Right, so let's see if the way I worked out the logic puzzle was correct. So I had Marcola owning the ring. Marcola owning... Well, I suppose, should this be the order that they were in as well? I guess it should. So Conti was on the furthest left, and Conti owned the ring. Yeah. So... Conti owned the ring. Then second was Winslow, who had the medal. Oops. Okay. Then third is Finch, who owned the snuff. this is wrong, I'll be very disappointed in myself. And fourth was Natsu, who owned the diamond. As if I stopped on diamond, looked at it for 2 minutes and then went, oh, I don't know if that's right. Me too. I'm guessing that you're saying you're disappointed in me, as I was. And I think that's fair. What I'm hoping though is that this just doesn't like overwrite the rest of the level and like get rid of the stuff behind me. So I'll just save it just in case. Last we had Marcola, who owned the bird. No, don't tell me that it has to be like this particular one. Oh, there's a button to press or something. No, I spent ages doing it. Oh, well in this one, it says from the beginning that... In this one it says Marcola on the... in the one that I found online, don't close it. The one I found online, it said Marcola owned the bird pendant, and this says Finch showed off a war medal. And it's Winslow. I overbid on my showcase. I'm $1 over and I failed. So annoying. Man, I spent a long time working on the Excel on this too. It's very embarrassing. I wonder if there's any other way I can figure it out quickly, not like for hours, based on what I've worked out, based on what it says here. So, because the one I had online, they all wore different colours, and Baroness Finch wore a jaunty purple hat, not a jaunty blue hat, and Countess Conti was still at the far left, next to a guest in a red jacket. So that bit is still true. Then I've got Lady in Blue sat left of somebody in green. A green outfit because the woman spent. Just put whiskey all over it, so that bit's still true. Belton was dressed in white, and that was Freeport dressed in white in this one. And that was Conti. There's probably some way to equate them. Well, I'm very disappointed because I spent a long time working on that. Oh well. Right, let's go and murder some guys then. And try out our new power. So we're going to map this Shadow Walk to the heart. I don't really use the heart that often.
Not this time.
But I quite like the idea of going back to where I came because we got right to where we needed to be. Okay. In fact, actually, I'm quite tempted to go and use Shadow Walk on one of these guys. Right, well let's, before we do that, let's domino them. It's the first time I've tried it, so let's not go crazy. We've already let ourselves down enough for one day. Right, so these guys are all connected now. Also make sure there's not... Oh, there's some dead bodies in there. Right, so let's check this out. Actually, I don't want this on, it's quite distracting. Oh, there is another guy. Oh, right, so the first thing to learn is you can't jump when you're in this form. I believe I read somewhere that there is a trophy if you do it without going through the if you get it without going through the mission first, then yes, I believe it is a trophy, but never mind. Right. I think what I'll do is I will... Where's that guy? Right, he's up there. What I'm going to do, I think, is come back before I finish this thing. Take a snap of the one that is in the game, in my version of the game, rather than the one that I did it online, and try again.
Makes a person sick, it does.
Don't bother at all.
Right, so let's try this out. So now, I can see, already see that doing this faster will be really helpful.
What's going on here?
Oh, that's really slow. Oh, okay, there's some more guys there. Yeah, being faster whilst doing that
Let's have a fair fight.
is going to be much more useful. Hello. As it stands at the moment, that is really slow. There's one more guy. Oh, there's two more.
Wherever. You can't hide from us.
Oh well, it may not be pretty, but it seems to have worked. Got rid of everyone. Or who I believe in everyone. Oh no, one more.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Up here probably. Man, there was a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Oh, where's she gone?
You cross one howler, you cross them all. We'll get your ass.
No, you won't. So she saw me go to the end here, so maybe she's over here. I don't know where she went. Oh, there she is.
You don't.
Excuse me? I don't what? Stand a chance. Oh, and then we're back out to here. Oh, it's nice to know where we are anyway. Let's, I might dump all of these guys in this dumpster, like all the bodies they've unceremoniously dumped. Oh, the dumpster's full of the overseers. Oh well, you can all be happy together in the dumpster. Yeah, so definitely want to be improving the speed of that shadow walk. It's really slow. So that paired with Domino, why to take down a bunch of guys all at once. Okay. I don't think previously we checked out this lower level. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. At first I thought you were one of Howard's
That's exactly what I said.
but
Oh,
you
hello.
don't look so bad up close.
No, I'm alright. If he's got stuff to steal, though, I'm going to have to knock him out. If he's got like a, hey, here's a safe. Try and unlock the safe challenge, like that other guy had. Gun, revital. I mean, I might not be one of those other guys, but I am still coming in and nicking all your stuff. Oh, some mines. Got all of them. Actually, this is one of the most useful uses for. I was just using it.
Somehow, being so close to the Howlers has kept me safe so far. They like me because I pay up every month. All they care about is the money.
Poor guy. Doesn't actually look like he's got anything worth stealing, and for a safe shop he hasn't actually got any safes.
Excuse me, but please stay in the part of the shop open to the public.
Oh, okay. I've already been there and nicked everything anyway, so that's a bit dumb of you. Never mind. I'll close the door though. Right. Oh yeah, I forgot I've just changed that, haven't I? So let's put the heart on. Is there anything actually under here anyway?
Lines were a good job. Stilton made sure of it. No one got fired for being
Oh, black market shop.
Yeah, so they say. The mining office handled things like that. And the family committee made sure that the bosses never got too greedy.
kind of a stalemate. Everything worked as long as one side didn't
Who's
win
in
out
the
of
committee? Looking out for the miners.
Oh, that's nice.
The soup
Someone's
is
got a
only
name.
for the workers and their families.
I
Something
don't
tells
see.
me you're not one of them.
Well, I was just gonna ask if you needed me to go and kill anyone for you, but if you're gonna be a bitch, then
Give me a handout. I'm not proud.
yeah, I'll give you 5 coins.
Thank you, friend.
I usually tell you
If you're
something.
brave and you're looking to make some money, there's a back door to the Crone's Hand Saloon leading to the basement.
No, no.
When I could go to
You take care of business, you hear? You look like you're on the road yourself.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm coming to the shop.
Get your ass out of here if you know what's good for you.
Yeah, okay. But first I'll just link you together. And then I'll close the door.
Howell wants the money and he'll be back next week.
Don't disappoint him.
We've already stopped Paolo from robbing one store, so. Hey guys, fuck you.
A body? Here?
Everybody's freaked out now.
I don't want to die.
Someone protect me!
You wouldn't know anything about that child that got hit, would you?
That's not right.
No, that wasn't anything to do with me. Why are they all shouting for guards? It's the Howlers. Right, well.
Someone cut off some of my competition not long ago. Good.
Oh, she's happy about it. Alright, let's see what they've got. I found an upgrade. Enemies near the primary target are also electrified on the stun mine. That is very good.
Oh, this is what I have for upgrading your equipment. Only I could sell dust, I'd be rich.
I definitely want that chaining. Perfect aim one, that's really helpful. Right, let's find the stun mine. Yep, enemies near it are also done. That's cool. And we will also get this one. Long distance lover. Got next to no money left now, but doesn't matter. Yeah, let's see. I think what we want to buy is sleep. I've already got all the sleep downs. I think I'm full of everything. That's good. So these guys usually have. What's she got here? A map of Aramis Stilton's home.
We don't need this week either. At this rate,
I can afford it, so
take
why
that
not?
deal.
I've got everything else. So she doesn't have a bone charm.
I shouldn't deal with strangers.
Oh yeah, shut up. No, I think I'm still in neutral territory, but I'm not entirely sure. Everyone's still freaked out. Alright, there's a code I can use to get into the black market, so I should be able to find that somewhere.
Please, please, don't hurt me.
I'm gonna hurt you, I'm just having a sneak about. Alright, where's this rune or bone charm that I'm close to? Oh, it's in the back of the store, isn't it? From the looks of things. So I'm afraid we're gonna have to break into the shop one way or another. Door is blocked. Okay, well let's head outside and see if there's a way around.
Oh, gee, I can't even understand what's going on.
Find another way, brother. This path is far from traffic.
I can't believe this. I've lived in this district for most of my life.
If you believe this to be an inconvenience, weigh it against losing your life to one of the Howlers. Now go.
It does look like the Howlers are more the
We're playing dice tonight.
like jerks.
Something on time? Maybe just won't pay it off.
Oh, piss and crackers.
Here we go.
That well-known phrase. Oh, he looks dead. Aha, window. When we're screwed, we multiply. Who's the humming guy? Okay. I think around the back of the shop. That looks through somewhere we could sneak through. Oh, tripwires. Well, there's tripwires, there's usually things to loot. Nice. Notebook for miners. Poor miners. Seems like everything went a bit shit for them.
Outsider's crooked cock. Wouldn't miss that. Coin is not going to be had anywhere. I don't know what I'm going to do. But
The outsider's crooked cock. These guys have got some great
make a
insults.
living around here. No.
Hey, Teeny Twit Gaming. I hope you're having a pleasant, whatever day it is. I'm currently on mission 6 in the Dust District. I spent a long time trying to figure out the piss and crackers. The riddle, and I guess I did it wrong. So I'm very disappointed in myself.
Huh?
I was kind of hoping there was a way up high into the store, but I think I need the code. Usually the code that is next to the door that you need it for though, so maybe there is somewhere behind still. Oh, stealing some poor homeless person's money. Rats, don't eat any buddies. Oh, you're mission 7 on the low chaos. Yes, I'm playing this low chaos. The only real high chaos I had was the first mission. Because before my powers, there was a few bits I
You sure you know what you're doing?
couldn't find my way through, other than by killing everyone.
Those died in the peninsula. I would go there, resort to visiting little tricks. Seems like a good way to take a dart to the belly. The Howlers aren't known for their caution. But these aren't too hard to deal with. If you've got a steady hand, and you know what cables to cut, you've got to do it just right. Wait a second.
Yes, it is my first playthrough. First time playing this game. So I'm probably being a bit overcautious in areas. Because I'm very good at messing things up and things escalating quickly. I always like to try and be good in these games, but I think it'd be really fun to play on high chaos and just murder everyone. I can't loot 6, I've already got everything. And before I go too far, I really just want to see if I can find a way to get back into that building. I don't think I can get up there. Okay, let's stay nice and high. That's See if we can figure out where I am. Oh, so I think I'm just over to the left. I don't think I'll be able to get up there. They make it look so appealing to get up high, and then you can't. So who are these guys? Oh, they're just civilians still. Oh, that's the gate that I'm not allowed past. Completed the game 5 times, wow. Yeah, I can definitely see it being fun.
Won't change anything. You stand accused of actions forbidden by the teachings of the Abbey of the Everyman. Given that each crime was witnessed or later verified by sworn and faithful overseers in good standing, no trial is required. For theft of food, for hindering a sworn overseer of the Abbey in his duties, death.
Yeah, I'm not letting these guys. Oh no! I just missed it.
Huh? What? But scriptures.
Too late. The guy died.
Where are you hiding?
I'm up here. Hello. Yeah, I can imagine it's definitely fun to play through a few times.
Hello? Anybody? Could swear Don't make me search the whole place.
Yeah, I think if I try and play... Let's see if we've got any more guys. Okay, I've got another force. If I played again, I think I'd do it with Corvo on High Chaos. I chose Emily to start with just because she's the new character, but I don't really know how different Corvo's powers are. If they're very different at all. Feels a bit pointless to tidy up now because they all saw me, but I'll just jump in here. How, teeny twit, how different are Corvo's powers to Emily's? Oh, poor guy died. Wasn't there in time. Yeah, I've not gotten too stuck yet, so fingers crossed that won't happen. Okay. So what have we got in here? Just blood flies. Is this a dentist chair? I can only imagine how bad the dentist must have been in this kind of place. Right, nothing else this way. This is where I'm hoping I'll find like oh, one of my patients runs a black market shop. They told me that they had their code was 3369. Emily's more strategic. Well, I only just unlocked the Shadow Walk earlier today, about half an hour ago, and it's really slow.
This dentistry model reminds me of the Overseer masks in Morley.
Indeed. Yeah, it's really slow, so I need to get that upgraded before I can really use it. Is this just the alley that I was in before? That I came out of? Oh yeah, that was the platform that I jumped up to up there. Oh, and I'm just around the side where I knocked out all those guys. And now I can't see anything. Nothing better to do when you've got nothing better to do than just spin on the spot. Okay, I'm also going to just check where the nearest... So I've still got that bone charm. Oh, nowhere near now. That's the one that's in the shop, I think. It's the closest. I don't think I'm actually close to any others. What's that? Oh, the overseer outpost, yeah, that's where I'm supposed to be going. Oops. Bivalves, Windblast, Devouring. Oh, I remember the Devouring Swarm. Stopping time sounds pretty cool too. That'd get me out of trouble a few times, I think. And I remember Blink pretty well from the first one. It's not that different, I don't think, to whatever this one's called. I can't remember what it's called now. Far Reach. And they're probably the two of the best powers in the game. It's just one to let you kind of maneuver really freely. That looks like a nice way to go, on the side there. Time is the best power in the game. Well, just from the name alone, I can imagine that it's really powerful. Just being able to stop enemies and run around. But he doesn't have Domino, does he, where he can link all the characters together? I'm guessing. Because that, to me, is one of the really fun powers. Is it just him on his own? I think this Dark Vision would be really helpful if it just had a bit of a further range on it. The range is just a bit crap. And I found myself quite a few times getting into situations where I think I can quite easily take guys out, but then there being more of them than I think. Right. Maybe I should go and tell that guy he can go back to his house now. Hey guy, you can go back to your house now.
Your face is covered. Are you worried someone might recognize you?
If I saw somebody with a covered face, the first thing I would think isn't, are you worried somebody might recognise you? It's just like, have you got a cold or something? These people are very suspicious. I suppose with good reason. I am the Empress, I suppose. Far-reaching enemy convoy. When you're saying far-reach there, Teeny, are you talking about the upgraded one where you can pull the enemy towards you?
Help me! Someone! Anyone!
Because I don't have that. I bet they're saying help because of me. Not because of... yeah, like, hello. Oh, soup's just for the families, is it? Oh, how about your soup now? Right, okay. Yeah, the upgrade, yes. Yeah, I haven't got that, unfortunately.
You'll be alright, visitor. Just keep your head down.
Well, I already accidentally took out most of the overseers. I always like going up when I can. Is OP in high chaos? Yeah, I bet just ripping people around and killing them is really good. As well as all of the upgrades you can get that, like, bodies instantly disappear when you...
What? Somebody's not feeling well.
Somebody's not feeling well. They're unconscious. The one that lets the bodies just disintegrate as soon as you kill them. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna go this way around at the top that I saw. Hardly any mana insta kill from a distance. Hey, what? If you can tell me without spoiling, because obviously I don't know what's gonna happen in the later levels. Which was your favourite mission in the game, or your favourite level? Because there've been some that have been really, really creative, that have been really fun so far. I think mine was probably, I really liked the Clockwork Mansion. I thought that was really fun. And then the Adamire Institute, I just really liked the layout and everything of as well, like exploring up and down this old place. Here we go, this is what we're looking for, an unsent letter. Hey, I work at the black market, here's the code. Dear Mum, the mining guide didn't work out like we thought it should have. They've been raiding all the buildings around here, they'll be coming to mine any day. Can't let them see my tattoos or anything. Don't like bone charms, so I'm packing up my things and getting out of town. Blink's more of a teleport, but doesn't let you get detected. Yeah, most of the time I've used Far Reach has been when I'm not being seen, so I've not really noticed like, you know, it being a huge issue being detected, but I can see that it would do. Oh, there's one rune just up there. I can see that that'd be a real problem if you're playing on high chaos. Right, is there a way we can get in here? So that really didn't do much for me, because I've already been... Just brought me on the other side of this building. I thought it was going to lead me somewhere really different. Disappointed! Right, so if we got a way we can get in the Overseer Institute by sneaking up above. Yeah, up here. That's what I want. Oh, God, Mum. Calm down. Yeah, for now.
The last Overseer hasn't shared his plans with me. Don't leave me alone! You have it coming.
I think I can hear one of them fighting what I presume is like one of the shadow dogs.
What? Somebody's down!
Yeah, somebody down because we're all killing each other.
Brother, one of us has been murdered!
Oh.
I'll help you search the place.
It's a good job that they never look up. Some of the places you can
Anyone
hide are
here?
really ridiculous.
Show yourself. Someone there.
The other thing I've not really tested out, which I might be able to test out here, is how far you can link people with Domino.
Hello?
Yeah, so he's too far from these guys. Yeah, what I'm surprised about on the mana cost of things is that nothing really is too expensive as long as you're patient and wait for that bit to recharge. Most abilities will use less than that if you don't spam them too much. Right, so that's the dentist. Okay, so that's where it just was. Right, I'm going to change it to be... let's get the heart back on. Is that rune there that we wanted? I think we can end up pretty close if we go through this way. Be really careful here that I don't...
We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions, so the others will not lose their way.
Yeah, I think a dog killed him. At the same time as he killed the dog. I picked up some pretty interesting bone charms. Things like, you know, if you can use teleport or blink or far reach straight after being assassinating somebody and you won't be detected. It's not really very helpful for me when I'm not assassinating people. Woohoo! Nearly got spotted then. I quite like chaining people like that, where they just... Oh. Oh no! I never know if dogs are allowed to be killed or not. Ah, come on, get up there. Right, that was terrible. Yeah, if I'm allowed to kill dogs or not. Alright, let's try this again. We're going to look in this building. Let's go to crouchy. So there's a guy at the end. Can't kill the dog. Yeah, it was, I think it's the only way to non-lethally take out dogs to use the sleep darts on them.
They will rise up among you like a virulent swarm. Where they go?
There's one there.
Filth.
Oh. Oh, this must be the whole outpost. Just avoid them and use sleep darts. Yeah, sleep darts, in a way, I'm quite glad you only get to carry 5 because they're so powerful. They're almost like a last resort. Alright, so there's that guy there. Or you should almost use them like a last resort. Right, let's just have a cheeky look. A couple of sleepy guys so we can domino all those together. That guy we just see, is he just gone to sleep? Oh no, he's still walking around. So I think what we do here is, as he turns around and walks through, we set up domino on him and the other guys.
Hey, you!
Oh shit.
You're not going anywhere! See what you
No,
got.
no, 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 no.
End of the road I know the likes of you! You're so
Oh no, there's loads of him! Whee, let's run away.
The stick that guide my hand.
Oh. Oh, we've done this completely wrong. Never mind. Ah. Shit.
What the? Stop!
Like most missions, when I finish them, it's like times detected 16, and I'm like, 16? How am I detected 16 times? This one, I definitely know I've been detected loads of times. Alright, let's go back into this building here.
Wait, where is she?
Oh. Lost them. Yeah, I'm not usually that haphazard when it comes to the guys. I was got a bit ahead of myself. That was fun. Oh, funny.
He's just unconscious.
One of the other things I think is pretty cool though is that they I think that there's only a limited number of enemies in the game, so even if
I don't have time for games.
there we go, there he is. Even if you do mess up like I just did then, these are 2 guys I would have had to have done something on straight away. What do you think about the difficulty on the first mission? Without trying to do it without detections? Because the thing I felt, you know, just starting playing this, I'd played the first one but like 3 years ago, maybe more. It's really, really hard, I think, on the first mission to do it without being detected. Because you don't have like far reach or ability to kind of get up or around, and there's just so many enemies on it. I found it really difficult. Alright, so we've got all those ones up here that we knocked out ungracefully.
I'll just be waiting. It won't be long.
I think I probably do better on the first mission again now, doing it a second time. Right, I'm going to use my shadowy kill thing. I've not really used this much. I think I'd do better on it now doing it again, but I think for the first mission of the game, I think it's really difficult. Found a way around where you got 1 detection. I got detected like as soon as I got in there at all. Jumping on the train. Yes, that's one of the other things I really like about this game as well. Like, I'm kind of going a pretty normal way through it, you know, exploring things, but 17 note scale derived from this phenomenon, blah blah blah. That, like, yeah, I'm going a pretty normal way through it, encountering all the enemies, doing all that kind of stuff, but then I'm sure that there's some really crazy ways to get around some of the levels and some of the encounters. And parkour. Parkour. I don't know what your TV watching habits are, but if you've not seen the episode of The Office where they all get into parkour, then you should watch that. It's really funny. I think it's only actually the beginning bit before an episode starts. Yeah, compared to other... I played Prey recently, which is made by the same studio, if not the same team. Oh, Durante, he was the guy who knows about the safe. died before revealing how he came in possession of the Jindosh code. Detainees know for these possessions have been passed on to Overseer Byrne for inspection upstairs in the office. Oh, his body's been destroyed. Yeah, and Prey was really fun, really different game. And I really liked how like open that was. You can kind of go, you know, all around the station. Sometimes before you really leveled enough to do it and stuff like that, which was really cool. But this is really different, and it does, you know, all of the levels. Every level's taken me probably about 3 hours to work through, so I haven't really got through any of them quickly. But they're all, they've all been like reasonably different enough or interesting enough to it'd be really cool and different. Alright, I wonder how many of the guys who we had encountered upstairs are now... Oh, that didn't work. Are now taken care of because of them running outside. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Meant to do this. Oh, if you have to go, then that's a shame. But I am currently working through this. I'm trying to do a playthrough every day, or at least every other day. Usually on at around 5 PM, but just because it's the 4th of July, I'm on a little bit earlier today. 5 PM Pacific. So yeah, hope to see you around again soon. After this, I've got a couple of other games I've been meaning to play for a while. Oh, you're not going? Alright, we'll stick around longer. I've got a couple of other games I've been meaning to play for a while. Before getting into some newer stuff. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Right, so yeah, we kind of took out everybody in here through being extremely sloppy. Right, it's in that office then that we've got. It's in this office. Yeah, I'm not going to be on. What time it is? Yeah, I'm probably only going to be on for about another half an hour or something like that before I have to go. I've been trying to do it all in chunks of about half a mission at a time. Street people nearby must look at the confiscation room. Overseer Stellos has got the key, wakens from his rest, so that implies it's one of the sleeping guys, so I've got to make sure I go and loot those guys properly. I also really like all of the... Oh, I did have the key already. Yeah, I like all of the like lore in the game. I don't really like reading it that much, but I like the fact that it's there for people who do. And that's pretty cool. You know, if you're the kind of person who wants to read about all the history of Sekonos and the neighbouring cities and all that kind of stuff, then it's there for you, but you know, you don't have to if you don't want to. What's that? Why is it? Must be bottles. Yeah, I don't read it. I kind of read it if it looks like it's going to be, you know, something that's like related to the mission, or it's just like a short note or something. But as soon as you started off and it's just like you know, excerpt from Sokolov's travel diaries or something like that, you just kind of know from the beginning, right? I don't need to read this.
I wonder how the High Overseer is faring against Delilah back in Dunwall.
Not very well, I'm guessing. Right, so let's stick the heart back on and find out where the next thing we're getting is. It's probably that bone charm, that's the closest one. Bone charm's like outside and upstairs. Alright, well, let's go upstairs first. Like, I really like how on this level you've got the puzzle that you can solve yourself and kind of skip the whole level. I think that's really cool. You'll have missed it, teeny twit, but where I finished up my playthrough a couple of days ago, I went offline to try and you know, work through the logic puzzle.
I didn't see the one coming through the window. She was quick.
The Howlers are cowards, brother. But we accounted for 6 of them.
I'm glad it's you in the end. If I have to go, it warms my spirit to spend my last minutes with a true friend.
Oh, that's nice. How do we get in there to kill him?
I wish there was another way, but it's a gut wound, as bad as any I've seen. Better this than a day or 2 of agony.
Before you do that, let's give him a day or 2 of agony. I've been picking up all the bone charms. Yeah, sorry. So as I was saying, I tried to do the logic puzzle, but I found another version of it online which was different to my one, and it just didn't work. So I'm trying to go through the level, trying to find everything. After which I'll go back, take a snap of this version of the logic puzzle, the right version of the logic puzzle, and try and do that, because yeah, I think there's an achievement for doing it. Book of the Fallen. Oh, loads of them are dead. So that's about all I do when I'm reading. The bone charms and the runes I've been picking up all off. I've been trying to make sure I'm really kind of fully exploring the levels, which means the playthrough's been like quite a lot longer than it would be if I was just really quickly running through and not getting everything. And to be fair, most of the ones I've been picking up are useless. Or not useless, but not suited for the playthrough I'm doing. You know, because they're about assassinations and stuff like that. What's in here?
Help?
Friend of ours. He exiled me from the grand.
I took out this guy once before in his house. That was quite fun. One of the other missions. Alright, so we've got this guy here. Alright, let's save it before we get into some real trouble. Try and dump him somewhere out of the way.
Huh?
Oh, come on.
It sounded like broken glass.
That was very inconvenient. That's one way to take care of him, I suppose. Every man's on making masks. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that that's really interesting, but meh. Yeah, I upgraded. You know, it's that kind of thing. The first time you play, you don't really know what to buy. I upgraded all of the stuff for bone charm crafting early on, so I've got a few. Well, it's hard to tell how useful they are, but like I've got ones that are like you're as quick in stealth as you are when you're not in stealth, like so sneaking's quick. So, but because I've become so used to it, I don't actually know, you know, what it would be like without it now. Alright. Let's see. Can we get up high anywhere? Oh, not that high. I just want to get on top of this bookcase. I'll just run to it, I guess. So old-fashioned. I think we can link all these guys together. He's just going to stay staring at the wall. What also usually happens is, as I get close to the one person, they turn around. What I remember really liking the power up you had in the first one, where you could like wiggle I think it was wiggle the analog sticks and you'd do your the choking out faster. That was pretty fun. I haven't found anything. What's this showing? The renovation plan. I haven't found any bone charms or anything that help you do that quicker. Right, so there's a bone charm in this cupboard. What's this one do? Relocation sickness. That doesn't sound good. Witches sometimes stumble off balance after magical relocation. Okay, I'm not seeing witches at the moment, so we'll maybe save that for if we see witches. Yeah, I'm going to be going in still about 30 minutes yet. I gotta go and pick my wife up from work, she didn't get the 4th off. Durante's key, a report on him. Details pertaining to his criminal activities and their heretical leader Paolo. The Duke himself has Paolo sending in food to Aaron Stilton. The place is kept secure by the so-called Jindosh lock. Power pass onto the Tiny, the weed for corruption is endless. So we've got to get to Durante's office in the Howler place. His items weren't much, were they really? A key. Now let's see. Yeah, you just sleep with your face against the desk like that. So what I'm supposed to do for the mission now is take him to... Oh, there's another level. Take him to the Howlers and then they'll let me in and stuff, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to equally take out all of them. That's nice, more out of isolation. Been a bit sloppy today. I also find it quite surprising at the end of mission reports. I've usually got like all the bone charms and everything, but then when it tells you how much money's in the level, I've always missed like hundreds of coins. Which one's closest? 79 meters. Yeah, I've always missed hundreds of coins, and it's like, how are there 3,000 coins on this level when I got like, you know, 1,050 or something? Guess I'm not looking in all the right places. So it looks like I could have come up through the elevator and come up this way. There's really no need to do all that though, because they weren't really particularly hard to take out, very well protected. I can imagine a lot of these encounters as well. Some of them like feel pretty challenging, but I'm only on normal mode. I think if you're playing it on like really difficult or whatever, high difficulty levels, that these things would be really challenging. Most of the time that I'm using like, could I have come straight up here? I think I could have done. Yeah, most of the time I'm using whatever this is called, the detection thing, is really just to spot items. I think it's quite hard to see otherwise. Let's see, I wonder if I can domino the guy and the dog, because that dog's going to cause me problems. I just know it. Where's it gone? Where did those rats come from? Well, they're rats, so... sewers or something, I guess? I might just completely ignore this guy for now. I just don't want to have to kill the dog. I like dogs. I mean, I guess I could just do this to it. No, don't set it on fire. Jeez, I almost did that wrong. There you go. Hey, what's up, Nate? Up and running on your new internet? Hope all the installation went well.
If the Duke wasn't running the mines night and day, our children wouldn't be choking themselves to sleep at night on the dust.
It's easy to blame the Duke, but we both depend on the profits from industry. The mines are the lifeblood of this city.
No, the Duke could have continued operations like his father did, fast enough to sustain the city without burying us all in dust.
How? There are twice as many people living in Karnaca now. If the mine slowed down, half the people in my family would be out of work.
What's the point of being worked into an early grave? Just so you can afford to eat for a while?
Oh, these guys are just civilians, so I'm going to take them out anyway. Or am I? If they're not bothered about me being there. We'll see how much better your internet is on the next episode of the podcast. They're completely not bothered about me just wandering around without saying hello. Hi, I'm going to eat your carrots. Thanks for letting me into your house. So Nate, you'll be really pleased to hear that all that time I spent on the logic puzzle was for nothing, because it wasn't. Either I got it completely wrong, which I don't think is the case, or it is more tied to the version of it that's written in this one. So I've still been sneaking around the same level, picking up a bunch of stuff. Just finished the Overseer's bit, knocked out their guy. So I'm still going around trying to find everything. Which I'm in this building here. But I'm pretty confident that the work I put in last time won't be for nothing. So I'm going to try it again. So I've just been going around trying to enjoy the rest of the level. And then before I finish today, I'll go and take a snap of what the actual one is on this level. Hello, Agile Recovery. What does that do? Recover from falls slightly quicker. Well, I've only had like two falls. Amadeo Monti draws advertisements and portraits for the newspapers. Lives near the dockyard. Spotted him when he lost his shirt in a game of dice at the Crone's hand. Met him. And he got taken away. Lots more whalebone in here. That's useful for all our crafting. Reminder, check out the whale. Heard that one of the whaling ships from Santiago Fisheries brought in a big fat one bleeding all over the docks for a while because of an argument over port taxes. Need to go take a look at one of these nights before it's totally rotten. I can probably snatch a few gallons of blood and grease to refill my ink stocks. Ooh. That's pleasant. Oh, looks like all my sloppiness this time has been rewarded. There's been Adamite solutions everywhere. Oh, Nate, I know you already know, but you have to go and see The Incredibles 2. It was so good. Just a really good continuation of the first one. Very enjoyable. Still seem to find a lot of rewire tools, despite the fact there doesn't really seem to be many things to rewire. I seem to have ended up somewhere pretty creepy. Just in some basement. Not really really seems to be much here either. There's a lock in here. Mindy Blanchard's diary. I think she was the first person I helped in the second mission. Alright, I've got a new clue from that. What does it say? Paolo always resurrects in the same place and outside a shrine near his office.
There's more to Paolo than meets the eye.
So I suppose it was looking around here then. Worth looking around. Yeah, because I have to finish him off twice, I think, to get him finished off for good. Still just out in neutral territory, I think. There's a Silvergraph studio key needed. Oh, it's a howler. I mean, the good thing about this dust is you can walk right up to people and bag them straight in the face. Like this.
Thank you. Come in.
No.
Wait. Look, I think her head is worth a fortune.
I read that in the tips that you can slide towards people and then choke them out, so that's quite useful. So why are the blood flies like swarming round her straight away? She's going to get killed. Oh, she is dead. This is all going to count as dead bodies for me. It's very unfortunate, but I'll get over it. So I checked out all that building. We got rid of the dog from there. Just check out if there's anything immediately around here. Like in here. I remember the days when there was always stuff in the shop windows. Now there never is. Oh, and the rats have already eaten the dog. Yeah, they little bastards. There's not really much in this stretch of neutral territory. Before getting, like, Howler section. Overseer section. Oh yeah, we're going to check out if there's a way we can get into the Silvergraph studio from above. Shouldn't involve us going up here. Doesn't look like it. I'm surprised that there's so many of these around because I'm on low chaos still, so... Or I thought I was. And now they're just murdering everyone, which makes me think I should maybe murder everyone. Yeah, I could get the key or I could just go in through the window. Suppose that's one way to do it. Note to staff. Do not take any more silvergraphs from Mindy Blanchard until she pays what she owes. We do not offer credit, even to the Howlers. He'll go to Powell if he needs to. Cider. Always feels like they've got such a little amount. 4 coins in there. What if a customer needs a lot of change? Right, so you definitely need the Silvergrass Studio key. Wonder where that else is gonna be. So you can break into the front, but you can't go any further. Can't even like... Oh! Yeah, she tried to. I failed. Alright, so we're gonna have to find the Silvergrass Studio key. Oh yeah, can't go out that way. Let's go out through the window that I smashed. Okay. Alright, let's think about approaching this Howler territory again then. Oh, and let's figure out where our next rune or bone charm's going to be. Oh, they're the people who are doing the typing who are still linked. 65 meters, that was 127? That's pretty close. I've got to figure out how to get down. This is quite strange, doesn't really seem like there's much going on. So I'm going to teleport up there, I think. Wonder how I get down to that one. Nothing up here. Nothing on the other side either. Right, so I think this is going to be... yeah, this is the alley where we first smashed up all the guys. Or tried to, anyway. Right, have we been in here? The fact that that is closed and that is in there says no. Indicates that we have not. Someone's pretty close by though, having a snooze. A few people are close by having a snooze, from the sounds of it. Oh, there's a chain. There's been so few chains in this game that I always kind of forget to... I can do stuff with them. Well, the chain could be a way down. What is this? Oh, this is where the black market shop was. Yeah, so the Bruno bone charm that's close to here is a bone charm that I think I need to break into the shop to get.
And burn. Maybe the bosses are getting too comfortable.
Yeah, there you go there. 12 meters.
Watch yourself. One of the underground shops got robbed recently.
Yeah, it was by me. I was very proud of myself.
Watch out for the overseers, stranger. And the howlers.
So you're telling me to watch out for the bad guys? That's... yeah, that seems like a good idea. I'll bear that in mind, thanks old man. Right, okay. So I think if we go up to this building here, this should be where we've already... yeah, we've already done... taken out some of the howlers, but probably not all of them. Well, that was not what I intended to do, and in fact that's the very first time I've ever actually managed to grab anything with that far reach. I think I've successfully pulled it off before. What's from the inside? Ah, it's over. It was over in that alley, I think. I've been round before. can also go up through there. Okay, let's see. Ah, yes, this is the place of the swarmers. Yes, this is the way I've been before. So I'll come up here. And then it was through this building then that we saw Paolo down below. So by all accounts, when I take Paolo out, he's going to disappear and appear again at an overseer shrine.
Oh, early in the morning, before the sunrise, they get...
That's nice. Nice little sing-song.
Yo, if I see anything suspicious, great. Everything around here looks suspicious. The rats look suspicious. Should I yell about them?
Yeah. Yes, you should yell about the rats. There's loads of them.
Pick up their axe.
Alright, so those guys are still howlers. That's Paolo.
Used to be, if you wanted a bath, you just go for a swim. Now the canal smells like piss and guts.
It's not a very romantic thing to say whilst you're dancing with a woman, but okay.
Just like their elders when the wages were fine.
Hate that noise. That noise usually means you've messed something up.
Maybe I'll take a day, just walk over. Rest up a bit.
Nice, I think that's Paolo who's... Alright, change that to a sleep time. Alright, there you go. So he's going to resurrect in an overseer shrine. Apparently. Must be killed twice in one day, so we've got to find him again. I saw the guy that saw him before. Let's take him out too. And then we're going to get all these guys with Domino. Ah, it's this guy in the window that keeps seeing me. Let's go and take him out then. So he's found that other guy.
Too late. Better search the place.
Alright, so we can go down maybe this way?
I think I've spotted someone suspicious.
If you think you've spotted someone suspicious, then I probably better put down a mine. Stun mine. Well, let's take one of them out anyway.
Hello? Anybody?
I saw you. No use
Make me
hiding.
search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Yeah, just come out onto the balcony then. I can't pick that up now because I've already had one use out of it.
Who that was?
What?
That's quite funny that Paolo came back to like I thought I was going to have to go and find him again, but he came right back and got shocked by the stun mine and that was it. I suppose it makes sense for all the places for him to come back to, that he'd come back to his office. It's quite funny. Alright, so just gotta take out these guys who are around here now.
Hope they all rot in the void, calling me scum.
Alright, let's use our new favourite power. At first I thought that was shoving something in our throat, but I don't think it is. Right, where's this other guy? There he is. Guess that was the guy that kept spotting me. Guess I'll eat some bread. Thank you kindly. Okay, where's this then? Bone Champ's 33 meters away. I think that was most of the guys who were the ones who kept spotting me anyway. Oh, it's just a toilet. I was expecting something so exciting. Clocks. Oh, chest with some money in it. Yes, I'll happily have all this money, thank you. I'm going to need to go back to the black market shop and buy a bunch of sleep things. They're all gone. Bunch of sleep. They're called arrows, darts. Ooh, spiked grenade. Well, I'm not going to be using that. And howler masks. I haven't actually seen any of them wearing masks like that. Probably a good thing. Is copper wiring? Oh, it's just heels. Alright, now let's go and check out what's going on out here. Oh, the band's still just playing. Definitely not the sage. Oh, it seems a shame to take all these guys out, but oh well. Nice song. Alright, let's see if we can very carefully pick out them so they're all linked now. Nice song. It's a shame that you have to stop playing. Oh, the class of civilians. Oh, and they've got the lyrics in the pocket. You should have learned them before you got here. Gotta get this bone charm. Been tracking it for ages. It's gotta be in here. Yeah. Oh, somebody in here though. 2 people in here. Well, that looks like a overseer is about to be killed, I think. If that's the case, let's do some sneaky. Don't quite know what's happening here, but whatever it is, it's not happening now.
Is this the void? Are you the cursed outsider?
Yeah, I guess I am. Alright, no one else in here, that's nice. So if we got some whalebone, some health we don't need. Bone charm. Aquatic nature. There's so many underwater ones considering there's so little water. Swim speed is faster. Who cares? Ain't nobody got time for that. Bone charms. A sailor's blessing. Blah blah blah. Okay, so let's have a good look in here before we start going elsewhere. We'll use this again just to make sure we're not missing anything. There's so much more to this level than just the bit that you're, you know, kind of tasked with doing. Ah. Oh, sleep darts, that's good. Can I let this guy go? Can I kill him? Oh, no, I was trying to untie him. Oh well, he's dead now. That's really harsh. I thought I was helping him, but I ended his life instead. Doesn't look like there's actually anything this way at all. Nothing in that drawer. Get out of here, rats. Ooh, that was close. This guy got caught. Try to sneak in. And where's this from? Oh, it's one of the bits before. I was like, oh, there's not much going on here. Right, let's see where we're going for the next bone charm. Alright, so there's another one in there. So we can head back in. I remember coming around here before and saying like, oh, this bit's rubbish, there's nothing around here. Whereas actually, there was a sneaky way around the whole level. Bone charm just upstairs. Let's see if there's anything around here we've missed. Like, oh, I thought it was a note or something. This so I can see through the door. Oh, it's a newspaper. I think that's a window, which is why I can't get through it. In Durante's office though, I don't really want to do this yet. I don't want to... Alright, so that's where the bone charm is anyway. Right, okay, yeah. So I don't want to go in there yet because I want to get the achievement for figuring out how to do the lock myself. But it's about time for me to finish now anyway, I think, for today. So let's figure out where the last other bone charm is. I think it's this one. We'll move in that general direction. I can't get out of here now. And I want to take a screenshot of the actual riddle I'm supposed to be using. Oh, the other bone charm's the one in the shop. I need to find the shop code still. So I haven't found that yet. Alright, so this is where it all began. What an interesting level this has been. Okay, now let's go and read this riddle. After I was so brutally disappointed. Take a snapshot of it. Okay, so press the share button. Ding, got a screenshot. Right, that'll be it for today's playthrough then. So we went through and found Overseer Byrne, or Vice Overseer Byrne, and we took him out with some hijinks and tomfoolery along the way. And we've just done the same with Paolo, so all we need to do now is figure out this bloody riddle and do it right this time, which should be nice. And then open this door. I mean, I'm assuming that the bit with Stilton is still part of the same mission. I hadn't really thought about that. I've been so busy doing the other things. But we also need to find out the code for the black market so we can go in and get that bone charm. Once we've done this, we can go back to Durante's office and find the bone charm he's got there. And then I want to try and find the Silvergraph Studio key as well. So plenty of stuff still to do on this level. And we'll be back to do more very soon. Thanks guys, and see you next time.